I'm Executive Director Kevin Robertson, and this is a KDA Video Minute for Kansas Day, Friday, January 29th. Well, today is Kansas's 149th birthday, as it was the 34th state to enter the Union on January 29th, 1861. So down at the State House today, there's school children, lots of activities celebrating the state's birthday with a birthday cake and things like that. So it's just a lot of fun, a lot of activity going on. And as we get close to, of course, the sesquicentennial, which we'll be celebrating next year. So just a fun day at the Capitol. Of course, in the KDA world, Senate Bill 389, that's the bill that prohibits insurance companies from capping non-covered fees, is up for a hearing next week in the Senate Committee on Financial Institutions and Insurance. The hearing on that bill is at 9:30 a.m. on the morning of Thursday, February 4th, which is, of course, our Dental Day celebration that we have with the dentists coming into town. So we're looking forward to dentists and the participants in Dental Day to being at the hearing and providing support for those of us that will be testifying. Testifying on the bill will be myself, Dr. Dave Hamill, Dr. Hal Hale, and Dr. Ted Mason to discuss the position of the Kansas Dental Association and try to encourage that committee to pass the bill out favorably. Now it's time for our members to contact their legislators and discuss this bill, and there is a link to the committee members, the senators who are on the committee, and we would like you to contact those people this week, and if you haven't already, and let them know about your concern and interest in the passage of Senate Bill 389, which again prohibits insurance companies from capping non-covered services. Of course, Dental Day is on Thursday, February 4th, and we encourage everyone to attend. We've gotten some more participants and registrations in this week, so that's great. The more the merrier. Now, we just talked about Senate Bill 389, and as a result of that hearing on Thursday morning, February 4th, we've had to move Dental Day up to 8 a.m. So we're going to start at 8 a.m. It's something we have to do in order to get done with some of those activities so we can get to the State House, and that we'll all have an opportunity to sit in on that hearing, which will be in room 152 South of the State House. Now, if you cannot make it to Dental Day at 8 a.m., please go straight to the State House and just meet us at the committee room, and then we'll have your packet and things and we can fill you in from there. The Capitol is somewhat restricted to public access, so the only public entrances will be on the east side, the east wing door, or if you park in the parking garage, you can come in public access through the parking garage. But I just want you to be aware of that if you do make it straight to the Capitol, that you have an idea of where to park to make it easiest for you to get into the State House. As we've discussed in past weeks, the state budget, of course, will dominate this year's legislative session. Yesterday in the Kansas Senate, they passed what they call the rescission bill, the FY 2010 rescission bill, which does in fact put in place the 10% Medicaid cuts that we've discussed. Now, we did have an amendment that Dr. Collier offered to take the Medicaid cuts back out, which basically would have restored that 10%. It failed on a vote to 16 to 24 was the vote on that. So that appears as if that's going to be in place. That goes to the House. And then also the sales tax issue, the House committee rejected the 1 cent sales tax increase. So what that means is there will be other taxes in place now to try to come up with this $400 million. Last week, Senator Steve Morris had a press conference. He's the Senate president, and he suggested that probably a combination of some tax increases and budget cuts would be used to fill in that $400 million gap. Now, specifically, he mentioned the increase on the cigarette or tobacco tax, which raises about $79 million, as well as an increase in taxes as a result of eliminating some sales tax exemptions. Again, that's something that concerns us a little bit because the dentistry does enjoy some exemptions, as well as in some decreases in the budget. So still a lot of issues going on. It's going to be something that will come down really to the 90th day of the legislative session before we really know what happens with the budget and the tax issue. But again, we're going to keep you informed every week so you can stay abreast of that particular issue.
There are thousands of people across southeast Kansas who don't have access to the dental services they desperately need. That's where the Kansas Mission of Mercy comes in. Hi, I'm Greg Hill, Executive Director of the Kansas Dental Charitable Foundation. In the last 7 years, our volunteers have provided more than $7 million in free care to over 16,000 patients. Our volunteers will provide cleanings, fillings, and extractions, and we plan to treat nearly 1,500 patients.
The Kansas Mission of Mercy Free Dental Clinic, April 16th and 17th, starting at 5:30 a.m., will be held at the ICC West Campus at 2505 West Main, the old Food for Less building in Independence. There's no eligibility or income requirements and no appointments. First come, first serve, both children and adults.
Finally, the Kansas Dental Association has a couple activities on Friday, March 19th, along with the UMKC Midwest Dental Conference. That will be in the morning will be our Real World Transition Brunch, where we'll invite students to participate in some activities with some vendors and dentists, so that they can learn a little bit about what it will take for them to transition their practice, transition from being a student into private practice, and then hopefully help some dentists who are looking for some associates, and for them to transition out of practice, for them to help hunt down some people in their office or some new people for their office. Also that day in the afternoon in the Shoto room on Friday, March 19th is the KDA Board of Delegates meeting, and that meeting notice went out earlier this week, so hopefully everybody on the KDA Board of Delegates received that and can participate. Thank you. Have a wonderful week and enjoy your Kansas Day.